and no one would have blamed him one bit. So I asked him today at shoot-around, what's your motivation? Why are you playing college basketball? He said, when I committed to Arkansas, I told that state I was coming to Arkansas to play for that state, to play for Coach Muss, and to play with these guys.
And Phillips available tonight, as well as Josiah Jordan James in a nice back game.
Just playing off that pinch post, and you start chasing from behind. The whole middle part of the floor, Ravi, is opened up, and Adu is a 7-footer with a real...
Josiah Jordan James was back in the lineup. Alley-oop right off the inbounds pass to Kumwa. Stepped out of bounds, and that's a turnover.
Zakai Ziegler went down. Ravi, that left knee.
Yep.
And he immediately... Well, those
right there.
Yeah, those non-contact injuries.
Ziegler limps off the floor, puts no pressure. The story about his mom and the fire back at the home in Long Island, and how this community raised so much money to help her relocate.
Zakai Ziegler was emotional with me about. He talked about how tight those four guys are and how much they have taught him. And those four seniors will tell you that Zakai Ziegler has taught them just even tougher, which is not easy to do.
Turnover. Vescovi takes it all the way to the basket. There's Smith. Knocks it down, and that's his first bucket.
And they're by the Razorbacks, but Vescovi and those guys, they close those gaps down. And there's Nick Smith.
That's great news that he's back on the floor for Tennessee. And there's a hard take. And Awaka had it down low, and he throws it up off the window. He is a big...
2 or 3 times a half. Get after that basketball. And you see Walsh coming with the trap. Bam, you got to throw that ball to the logo, face up, make a play, be strong through contact. Really well.
4 turnovers. Back cut, Phillips. We're going to get a foul under... Black, good look, found Davis, and then he found himself in amongst the trees. Council buried
big time away from Bud Walton Arena.
Yeah, Vescovi threw that up with his right hand, right there. Mitchell battles for it. What a pass! Laying down on the ground, Adu to...
In this league, talk about Tennessee defensively. Arkansas with the top 15 defenses in the country themselves.
A hard take by
Brace. Contact and finish through it.
Such a 68% free throw shooter, had 27 points against Texas.
I mean, his length as a finisher at the rim is about as good as you're going to find in this
training room here at Thompson Bowling Arena. That he is done him up right now on the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll wait to hear what Marty has to say.
Embrace Tennessee, and Tennessee has embraced him.
Oh, hard on the ground goes Kumwa. Came down on his right elbow. I think the ground may have felt that as much as Tobe did.
I think third in the nation in average home attendance. And then they finish up on Saturday hosting Tennessee at home, and Auburn need. Yeah, that's you judge yourself about how you do against the.
Keeps the ball with Tennessee.
Yeah, Jalen Graham's got to come out of the ball game. Man, he's just no factor at all because he is getting worn out by a true freshman.
For Tennessee as James tries to get it in, and it's Meshack who finds Kumwa. Look out. Smith, long 3. That's off the back on.
Bait shots, as Eric Musselman calls them. Rick Barnes, you go back to his days, arms out and make them work.
So Nick Smith goes to the bench. Jimmy Five shooting has been an Achilles heel for the Vols lately. Best
offense, and needs Nick Smith IQ-wise, understand how to play. Uh-oh, out of the dunker spot. Flippage and coverage, they will make you pay.
20th point in the paint of their 24. A good look from Vescovi to set it up. Arkansas is going to find some points. Council pulls up and knocks it down. And pretty play. It looked like he was running out of space with the steps.
As so far, the first 17 minutes.
There you go, Black. He stepped back. He thought about driving and shooting it. Black using that size against Meshack. How about that shot?
Right there, his ability to take a hit, keep his eyes and finish that thing with a left paw over a really good defense. The impact of that injury.
How about Vescovi with a 3, and now the crowd. Look at Meshack hustle. He stole. He doesn't have a point yet. He's got the ball. He's got 4 on the shot clock. And now he's got Awaka. Yes, sir. Tobe Awaka.
He is a stud when the ball's on the glass. An absolute stud.
Will fire. No good, but Vescovy dribbles.
Rule set, and it's hammer that thing inside. Arkansas was negligent with their baseline out-of-bounds defense 2 or 3 times. Do I expect to happen to start the second half? I think you're going to see a heavy dose.
The locker room, he said, they're out toughing us, they're out rebounding us, our bigs are not.
In the first 20 in this game.
But Mashack saved that ball from going out of bounds. It really looked close.
But finds the ball with his eyes, does Mashack. And a big turnover to start the second 20. Watch what I'm talking about, Ravi. Mashack, just a defensive menace.
And he's searching, he's looking like, where is it? What do I got to do? What's the right combination to get on the floor? We're going to call that on the floor, and Smith would have not been shooting free throws. Then after an official's discussion.
Guard talking about Nick Smith. He's at 36% three-point shooter. You have to honest guard him on the perimeter. And he's got some wiggle to him, and he can get